Good morning, Georgia Adventure here. Gonna do a third video on why I carry certain knives. And I'm not sure how many of these there's gonna be, but there's gonna be maybe one or two more. So, as y'all can see, I have a table here full of trappers, including a mini trapper. Now, as far as trappers go, the mini trapper was the first trapper that I carried. And it was actually the first, this actual knife here was the first case knife that I bought for myself. And it was early 80s when I bought this. And you can see it's got pocket worn, true pocket worn. It was in my pocket for quite a few years. It was in Louisiana with me. I'd go fishing with my brother-in-law and go frogging and do all that stuff. I cleaned a lot of fish and frogs with it. So, like I said, mini trapper was my first trapper. So why or how did I end up liking the full-size trapper? Well, I got a buddy of mine, it's a lifelong friend. We were at deer camp and bow season, and he had killed a doe, and I was helping him. We was getting it up on the hanger and all, and he whipped out a if I remember right, it might have been a stag, but it was a full-size trapper. So he pulled that thing out and started cleaning the deer, gutting it and all that stuff. So I, looked at it and everything, and once he got through, I asked him if I could see it. So just watching him use it and all, that was kind of what sold me on a full-size trapper. So I've been a full-size trapper fan and carrier, toter, ever since then. So why do I like the trappers? Okay, so there again, you got different handle materials. You got Delrin, you got bones, you got the different bones. You got synthetics, you got micarta, green micarta here, you got different micartas. Like I said, you got a Delrin. This is a Moore Maker. You got different brands. This is a Moore Maker. It's an awesome knife. Very well made. I think it's made by Baron Sons, actually. You got a Moore Maker. You got this. I'm trying to think of the name of this. Zytel. It's Zytel. This trapper. This is a nice one, man. Zytel. And then you got some single-bladed trappers, which I love these. These are from DLT. It's got a Wharncliffe. So you got a lot of different things that make these trappers different from the other ones, even though they're all trappers. You got all this different handle material. You got different configurations like this single-bladed Wharncliffe trapper. And like I said, you got bone. This is an older one here. This is one I got from Chase in a trade. Tested XX, razor edge. And there's just so many variations to them. And I've actually got one in my pocket today, and I'm gonna pull it out. There it is. That's a yellow Delrin. You got different shields on these things. You can see the diamond shield on this one. It's on this one too. But you got different shields on all these. You got the standard oval shield on these two. This one has a different type shield. It really ain't a shield. It's just an engraving. And then you got the mini trapper, you know. So if you don't want a full-size trapper, you can get a mini trapper. And, of course, there's a difference, a good bit of difference in the size. See right there. So the reason I started carrying these was because, you know, I saw my buddy with his cleaning that deer, and he was using this blade right here, the infamous Spey blade. You know, we've had a lot of controversy about the Spey blades and whatnot, and, you know, it's kind of like, okay, let's just get over it. If you don't want a Spey blade, don't buy a trapper. If you want a Spey blade, buy a trapper. It's a great blade. I saw him cleaning that deer with it. Watched the whole process, and that's what turned me on to these trappers. And I like them because it's a good size. It's got the clip point. Like I said, it's got all the different handle materials to pick from. It's got a clip point right here. This is a good all-around blade to use. It's good for a lot of chores. You know, you can cut a steak with it. You can sharpen a stick if you're, you know, doing something out in the woods. Clean game. You know, whatever you want to do, cut an apple. It's just whatever you want to do with it. Same thing with this blade. This is a good skinning blade because it's got a belly on it. And it just gives you a good option. Plus, I like the size of it. See, I like the size of it because it fits in my hand good. Now, I don't have an HT size hand. But I got a large hand. It's not huge, but it's a large hand. But I can hold it good. You know, you don't hold a knife like this when you're cleaning an animal. You tend to do it like this or like this. But it's just an awesome pattern. It's just an awesome pattern. Like I said, if you like collecting knives, it's a good pattern to collect, but it's especially a good pattern to carry. You can see I've been carrying this a lot. It's getting some thinner on it. I'm gonna have to clean it up a little bit, but it's getting some thinner. I've cut apples and all kind of stuff with this thing. I actually bought this one off Amazon. I saw it with that shield and that yellow Delrin, and I just thought it was awesome. So, but these are just great knives. You know, they're great knives. You can see the tang stamp on this one, carbon steel. The pattern numbers are 54. That's the pattern number for these. It's an awesome knife. Probably tied with a sod buster. I carry a sod buster every day. I don't always carry a trapper. I may carry a trapper one day, but I may carry a 75 or a copper lock or whatever, or a Camillus, one of the. And I should have brought my Camillus down here. You got these also in the jumbo size, but it's just a great pattern, y'all. It's a great pattern, and I really enjoy carrying it. And the trapper was named Trapper for a reason. It was made for people that hunt and trap animals, and that's what it was designed for. You know, stuff like that. It's basically an outdoorsman knife if you really want to get technical with it. I like the mini trapper. I don't carry them much. You know, they're kind of small for my taste, but like I said, this is my original case knife that I bought years ago in the early 80s. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but it's a brown bone. You can see how worn it is. Did a lot of fish cleaning and frog cleaning and stuff like that. But as soon as I saw my buddy, and this was probably 1990 when I saw him use a big trapper. When I saw him do that, that's when I put this one up and started carrying a big trapper. And I don't even know which one. I can't remember which one I started carrying first. But so till this day, I like to carry a trapper. It's just an awesome knife. There's that one. Got this one from Chase too in a trade. Beautiful, 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 beautiful bone. So yeah, that's why I carry a trapper. It's the blades, the size of it, and like any of the other knives I've shown, it's the options you have. It's the options you have, and they're collectible. But it's a great outdoorsman knife to me. Just a great outdoorsman knife to carry. So that's it. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. My next one coming up, I think, is going to be on the lockbacks, like the Camillus and the Remingtons. I'm going to have Camillus and Remingtons and things like that in there. Then I'll probably do my last one. Will probably be on a copper lock. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Got my watch on today. Different watch. So I am carrying this Very Good Knife Company. I just got this one. Very Good Knife Company Tradition. Awesome knife. I've already been using it. You see it's getting a little bit of tiner on it. Been carrying it every day since I got it, and it's an awesome knife. Very Good Knife Company. Got this in my pocket today, and I got my Saudi. I got my Zippo. Got my Dwayne's Pocket Cross. It's beautiful. And I got my tactile ink pen, pocket ink pen. So that's what I got for the day here. This will be video 3 on the reason I carry certain knives. So I hope y'all watch it, and I appreciate you subscribing and watching my videos. I really do. So y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend coming up. God bless you.